If you clicked on this video, I have a very strong feeling that you are wondering how to get your mind, your body, and your spirit aligned. If you've been feeling off or feeling like you are just in survival mode, trust me, I have been there before, okay? So I am actually going to give you guys 5 powerful techniques that you can incorporate into your daily life that is going to help you transform every part of your life, okay? So the first technique that I am going to touch on is moving your body, okay? Get your body in motion. Get those stuck energies activated and moving. A lot of the times when we are having physical pain, or if we're feeling like we have some sort of creative block, or we just don't have clarity, or maybe there's even like this fogginess that's kind of there, a lot of the times it comes from the stuck energies that get trapped in our bodies. So getting your body moving is a great way to release these energies. So you can go out for a walk, or doing some sort of yoga practice, even going to the gym and getting that blood moving inside of you is going to be incredibly important. I know that life can get so chaotic at times to where you are like, I don't even have time to work out. I don't have time to go to the gym. I might not be able to attend a yoga session, but it is really important that you at least try to make at least 20 to 30 minutes happen, because that can make a huge difference. All right. Trust me. Okay. And once you get your body going, then I promise you the universe it's so funny how it works. The universe will provide you with more opportunities for you to continue that motion. Also, the physical movement helps you process and release emotions. So when we are going through different things in life, sometimes those emotions can get stuck on us, as I was just stating about the stuck energy, and it could be really difficult to process the emotions in the healthiest way possible. So emotions are actually just energy in motion. And sometimes when that energy gets stuck, it can cause physical issues or physical pain, right? It can cause fogginess. It can cause cloudiness. And so getting that physical body moving is a great way for you to get those emotions flowing, to get that energy in motion. And know that we do these spiritual practices and some of these practices to actually get the flow, okay? Flow is the ultimate. That's really the goal of everything, is to be in a flow state, because when you're in the flow state, that's when the magic happens. That's when you can manifest anything into your existence. That's when you have real clarity about what your highest path is. Number 2 is to always stay in student mode. So this is about getting your mind to always be in a state of studying something, right? So if that involves you reading books, okay, it doesn't have to necessarily be a self-help book. Just getting your mind to be in a state of practicing taking in information. We are never actually done learning. Even if you have degrees, even if you have certifications, life is a learning process. It is a lifetime of learning. And so when you are being proactive, where you are reading books or where you are taking courses or maybe even a master class and really expanding your mind, it allows for you to see opportunities and to really take in more knowledge. And that is actually one of the duties that we have in this human experience, is to expand our consciousness. It is to expand our mind. So you don't necessarily need to read a bunch of self-help books or personal development books or, all of these structural like textbooks or anything. Just kind of get your mind in a state to where you are consistently exercising your brain muscle, okay? Where you are consistently exercising that learning muscle. Because trust me, when when I graduated from college, which was almost 10 years ago, believe it or not, I kind of stopped learning because I wasn't in the environment of learning. Right. But I didn't use that as an excuse. Okay. I've actually learned that the most growth that I've had is when I just went and picked up a book. Okay. When I just really committed to reading every night. Okay. And we're going to actually get into the nighttime routine in a few moments, but continuously learning and reading is going to help you expand your mind so much. And it's really going to transform the way that you think about things. It's going to transform the way that you process information and how you also analyze the things that are happening within this physical realm within your life. Number 3. So y'all know I'm all about these affirmations, okay? If you have not checked out any of the meditations that are posted on my page, I highly encourage you to do so. Affirmations are so powerful. Okay, you can literally alter your life based on what you speak over yourself. Your words have power. Everything that you speak over yourself manifests into your physical existence. If you utilize this power of stating your daily affirmations, you will see such transformative things happening. You will actually notice that your self-esteem is now higher, right? Your confidence is more boosted. It actually provides more of a knowing of who you are. So then when conflicts comes in, or when there's something or when it comes time to make a decision or something, you are very clear in your path because you are stating these affirmations every single day. Even if you don't believe in the affirmations that you are stating when you first start doing this exercise, keep going, because you will shortly start to see that your outer world is going to be reflective over what your spirit is receiving. And if you haven't checked out my mirror work video, I highly encourage you to do that as well, because it actually talks about how you can utilize these affirmations while you are looking in the mirror, and it bypasses all of those conscious beliefs or all of those conscious thoughts that sometimes get in the way that stop us from fully taking on this version of our higher self. Number 4 is to develop a daytime and nighttime routine. If you are just starting off, then I would say that you can kind of focus on either the daytime or the nighttime. I know that with me being a single mom, sometimes it's really hard for me to do both at the same time. And so I kind of have, I'll kind of like split it up to where if I wasn't able to do my full nighttime routine because I'm just so exhausted and I kind of crash at the end of the night, then I make certain that when I wake up in the morning that I'm waking up at 6 or 7 a.m. So that way I can really fully practice my daytime routine, okay, my morning routine. So if it's my nighttime routine, some of the things that I like to do are reading before I go to bed, writing down my affirmations or writing down some power statements, reflecting and journaling. A lot of the times for the nighttime routine, it's really just me kind of decompressing and, lighting a candle, doing different things. But in the morning, I immediately start with gratitude. That is the very first thing. Okay. Just expressing so much gratitude to the universe, gratitude to the sun, to the stars, to the moon, gratitude to my body, to myself, to, all of the love and all of the abundance that is overflowing in my life. And what that does is it actually creates a mood or a tone for the remainder of the day. I've noticed that when I do these morning routines, and even when I'm doing my nighttime routine, I notice that a lot of what follows after that is really reflective of the energy that I put forth in these routines. And these routines also allow for you to learn who you are. You develop this sense of knowing yourself, and knowing yourself is going to be so vital as you move forward in your spiritual journey and as you continue with manifesting certain things into your life. Because if you don't know who you are, and if you haven't spent this quality time with yourself, then you can be really confused. Okay. You might have those moments of having a lack of clarity. And if you've watched any of my videos, then you will know that clarity is one of the number one things that you need when you are manifesting something specific into your life, or when you are just looking to grow in a certain area in your life. Last but certainly not least is number 5, practice stillness. Mindfulness, stillness, meditation, whatever you want to call it. Practice being. Really go into a meditative state as much as you can. Life can be incredibly hectic, okay? It can be so chaotic that sometimes we get so wrapped up in the things that we need to do next, or what is on our to-do list, or all of the obligations that we have in our lives. But if you focus in on meditating, right? If you instill this practice of meditating and mindfulness, of breath work, okay, really slowing down and allowing for yourself to be, it is going to provide you with so much power. I'm telling you, okay, you literally feel the power of the universe, all right? And when you go into these meditative states, you understand that the universe is everything and all things at the same time, and you are a part of the universe. So when you're meditating, you actually tap into that everything and all things at the same time, but it is a stillness. It is a sense of knowing that you deserve peace. It is also a sense of knowing that you can attain that peace at any moment, regardless of what this physical existence has in store for you, or whatever, your schedule is looking like for the day or for the week. When you go into these meditative states, it is a time for you to really take in your power and saying, none of that matters right now. The only thing that matters in this moment is for me to connect with the stillness and the power of the universe. All right. So these are 5 powerful techniques that I have incorporated into my daily life. All right. That have completely changed my life. They have completely changed my perspective. Now, let me know in the comment section below if you can relate to anything that I have said here in this video, or if you have any questions about anything that I've said, or if you would like me to elaborate further on any of these techniques, okay? And also, do not forget to subscribe to my channel so that way you can continue receiving more gems like this, because I will continue dropping these for you every single week. All right. So make sure that you tune in, share this video out to anyone who you think may need it. Don't forget to spread love. I'm going to talk to y'all soon.